Hello everybody to another playthrough. This one I actually did in a day.
3 hours to be exact.
Even though this takes about 5 hours. But, who's counting?
If you insist, I can count.
Dino Crisis 1.
Yeah,
With Jurassic Park.
You have nailed
Yeah, resist the urge, okay?
the second report from Military Experiment Facility. Agent name, Tom.
It's either Jurassic Park jokes or jokes about the voice actors for our protagonists.
Yeah. Okay.
They're all gonna get in here. What are we talking about?
Of course, I mean, you got an island facility, you got dinosaurs,
is Dr. Kirk, the leading authority.
But of course, the whole method behind this madness is actually different from Jurassic Park.
3 years ago. The reports were premature, and it appears that he is currently working.
Genetic engineering, I can believe. What actually happens in this game,
is in the late stages of development.
I call Bolshevik on it.
Regarding the stage
What do you expect? It's science
it appears
fiction.
that this country is somehow involved. Recommending that
Somebody call Dr. Insano in here.
Refer to the data on Dr. Kirk. Deceased. Question mark.
Trademark.
Dr. Kirk proposes the ultimate source of clean energy. And oddly enough, his intentions are actually honest. He actually wants to create the perfect energy.
Problem is, when you're doing things for the government, they don't think about the practical uses. They think about the military uses for anything.
And oddly enough, that's actually what happens.
The question is never, when it comes to the government, how can we use this to benefit the country? It's how can we weaponize this to blow up our enemies?
But yeah, that's actually what happens. He's a. Yeah, that is actually what happens. He's actually approached by a government. They give him all the funding and whatever in order to complete his research. And so, when the U.S. caught wind of this, they decided to send in their own future version of Black Ops.
Sort.
The Secret Operation Raid Team.
Feels like we've got a little turbulence.
Once you hit the ground, head straight to the designated convergence point.
Yes, sir.
Synchronize your watches.
Yes. Not counting cutscenes, 2 hours 51 minutes for this operation. Whee!
But everyone knows talking isn't free action, so.
You always gotta follow that rule. Oh, that's strange. It's 9 minutes have passed, but only 3 minutes have passed. And there's our sexy protagonist.
Forget him. Time's up.
Yeah, our stars in the show: Sailor, Minako Aino, and Donkey Kong.
Yes! You gotta imagine a sitcom with that.
I smell what's the reward for TV awards? Golden Globe?
Emmy, I think.
Emmy Awards.
Welcome to the jungle where everyone's fast food.
Especially the mammals.
He's just a munch, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just an hors d'oeuvre for this guy.
Yeah.
Your classic go-to villain for a dinosaur film. The Tyrannosaurus Rex, king of the Cretaceous, the last great carnivore of the dinosaur era. There we go, the Mesozoic. That's what I was looking for, the Mesozoic era.
Roar! A full moon operation. Oh, I don't see any shadows. I think we're safe.
Okay, this is the first check.
That's what they want.
Playtime is officially over, kiddies. Something's wrong. The lights in the guardhouse are out.
Well, that's because all the guards are dead.
Maybe this has
Yeah.
been a wild party for the gods.
Yeah, you could definitely tell it's the same voices for Regina and Rick. Not for Gale, though, because Gale's a voice actor I'm unfamiliar with. But it fits.
Stay here, Junior.
It's a cage
Guards
gate.
me.
Just kick the... Oh, okay. I thought it was locked.
Yeah, it wasn't locked. He was
Hey,
just checking.
Did you hear what he just called me?
Forget about it. Just let Gale handle this.
Oh, yeah. Gale's obviously armed with an M4A1 carbine, Rick with an FAL, and Regina with a Glock 34.
The BS explanation for giving
I'll infiltrate
giving
the
her a
facility
crappy
and
weapon at the
occupy
start.
control room on the
She's
first
a
floor.
weapons
I should
expert.
have access to all the
Mhm.
security systems from there.
Specializing in weapons maintenance.
Contact you as soon as I cleared the room.
Basically meaning she can take that crappy handgun and turn it into a boss killer.
And oddly
Oh,
enough,
yeah.
oddly enough, in Dino Crisis 2, her pistol is a 357 Desert Eagle.
Desert Eagles don't come in 357. They're 50 caliber only.
No, Desert Eagles also could be chambered in like 44
Let
caliber.
me guess. This is some of your handiwork, right?
I know my history. I do my
Grass
research.
is still warm.
Well, you're dealing with a Desert Eagle. That's a Magnum handgun. Like,
If
barring
So
barring the
who-
600 Nitro Express, that's the most powerful handgun.
I don't think these
You
guards
can
hit
wield.
anything before getting sliced and diced.
Well, think about it.
Whatever they were shooting at
Regina
came in
obviously
through there.
has gone through
Ripped right through the steel
all
fence.
kinds of training, especially
Well,
on
it
how
was
to
nice
handle
to
heavy
But I
firearms.
still say you could
I mean,
have this.
of course, even
There
she
you go.
would not be able to properly
need to figure
handle
out
and
what happened
fire
here.
this 600
Continue to
Nitro
sweep the area.
Express. That thing,
That's the one gun she wouldn't be able to handle. But she's able to handle so many others, especially in Dino Crisis 2.
of course, I mean, having the Nitro Express would have been awesome because it could probably be the one thing that can take out that stupid Tyrannosaurus.
Either that or something bigger. Which actually does happen in Dino Crisis 2.
Yeah, bombs, rockets.
No, or a larger dinosaur.
Oh yes. When in
Check.
doubt, cast summon bigger fish.
Mm-hmm. You gotta love how they have those communicators on their wrists.
The place is deserted, though. I have
As such, they always remain in contact throughout the game.
How's the progress going with that security system?
I don't know what's been going on here, but it looks like all the
Oh yeah, of course, for those of you who don't know, Regina's outfit is, of course, a costume for Jill and Nemesis. Even straight down to the red hair.
A wig.
Yeah,
I'm on it.
that's just icing on the cake there.
What are you doing here?
I caught the last part
Well,
of
this
your
game was made in
conversation.
1999,
By the
obviously
way,
around the same time Nemesis was being developed.
Hand it over. Let's head outside.
In fact, I think they were both made at the same time.
They probably were, because a lot of the shtick in this game correlates with some of the shtick in Nemesis.
Mm-hmm. Such as enemies following you from room to room.
A giant invincible plot boss that basically harasses you for the entire game.
Not to mention selections that determine your path throughout the game, too. Ugh.
Shh.
That's disgusting.
Understatement.
This guy's been
Of-
eviscerated.
Understatement of this part.
Yes.
Teeth marks. It had to be some sort of animal.
And, of course, Regina
Okay,
is
let's
extremely
move on.
intelligent, which is why she has to solve a lot of the puzzles around here. Yes, there's a lot of keypad puzzles in the game. Fortunately, I did remember many
I'll
of the
stand
codes and
guard
combinations
here. You go
from
inside and take a look
my
around.
earlier runs of this game. I have
Yeah.
gotten all 3 endings of this game before.
Well, that's a good thing. It cuts down on the fetch quest bullcrap.
It does.
But yeah, poor Minako is kind of out of her element. She's not used to dealing with this level of carnage. I mean, in some of the movies, the villains got really violent, but this takes the cake. This is there's no way waving a little chain of linked up golden heart rings is going to do jack all here.
As you can tell, people, they're going to make Sailor Moon references throughout the entire game.
I'm just waiting for the perfect moment.
Uh-oh. It's a blood device. Just add bullets.
Gale?
When you can't find water, or in more extreme case, blood, bullets is a nice little substitute. Because when there's a gun, there's fun. Or not.
I know that roar.
And of course, your guns, at this point in the game, your gun is very ineffective against most enemies.
Of course.
Now, the T-Rex is your go-to big bad. For your generic mooks, you cannot go wrong with the Brainiac Hunter of the Jurassic period, the Velociraptor.
Yeah, these guys are found everywhere! And they do chase you from time to time.
If you're bleeding, they will follow you through every room in the game.
Not to mention,
Eat you.
not to mention, if you bleed, you're losing health. Which is why you better stop the bleeding as soon as you can. Oh yeah.
Also, raptors, being highly intelligent, will overcome almost any obstacle in their pursuit of your flesh.
Oh, yes.
Except for laser shutters, which you will see later on.
Well, they're smart enough to know laser equals pain.
Yeah, and yet they still
Raptors are opportunistic. If they feel like it, they can plan out a nasty trick for their prey, but they prefer an easy kill, like any other halfway decent hunting animal. Easy equals good, because easy means less energy wasted, meaning you can store up the energy from your fresh kill.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna believe this. He was attacked by some kind of dinosaur.
That's a good one. So, who was it? Barney?
This isn't a joke, you idiot. We were just attacked by a big-ass lizard.
Ooh, swearing in a 90s game. Holy crap. And it's not PC.
Well, it's not a Resident Evil Outbreak, which of course kind of raised the bar in terms of profanity in the Resident Evil series. Oh wait, no, actually Rebirth did, but Outbreak pushed it further by actually dropping the F-bomb.
Like I said, PC games, they get away with a lot.
I mean, Outbreak File 2 actually utters the F-bomb. Yeah, and it's an NPC who does it. In case you don't know, I'm referring to the final scenario of Outbreak File 2. But, of course, let's not forget there's also another F-bomb dropping in Resident Evil 5. But only one, as far as I know.
Yeah, there's only one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Chris tends to prefer...
Not Chris. It's actually...
No. I'm saying Chris tends to prefer using poop.
Yeah. The main entrance. Not much to look at. And oddly enough, I think the government that actually hired Kirk is, I think it's the Borginian Republic.
The who?
I don't know what the hell. Oh wait, Borginian Republic. That's a Phoenix Wright reference.
More like Phoenix Wright was a reference.
Maybe.
Because remember, the Ace Attorney games came out way later.
But yeah, that's that's true. That's true. So I guess
they probably used the term again in Ace Attorney because they're like, no one's gonna remember this.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, people, there you go.
Capcom, I'm afraid to fail because Adam did remember.
Of course. It is actually interesting. When you go through doors, you actually get to see your character model go through them. Ooh.
Also, raptors are smart enough not to jump into laser screens.
Actually, they are. They are dumb enough to do that. But for a reason, they're trying to look for weaknesses. They think that these laser fences can be worn down.
It's not like a physical fence you can just hack through with your thumb claw, fellas.
Yeah, they're testing the fences for weaknesses systematically. They remember.
Like I said, when you want a smart mook in a dinosaur game, you go to the Velociraptor. It has been speculated that had the Chicxulub meteor not made the dinosaurs go extinct, a member of the raptor family would have evolved into a human-like species.
And if that were the case, I hate to see what that species would look like.
I could probably find a picture of the concept model of Dino Man.
Oddly enough, this wouldn't be the first time I saw something similar to this, because I think I saw something similar to that on Voyager. On Star Trek Voyager. Oh yeah, I should mention, ammo is very limited in this game, as are supplies. You'll be finding most of your supplies in emergency boxes. You will need plugs to open them, though.
What's our status?
Also, something that we didn't quite touch on, the objectives were still scrolling when the screen faded out. There are additional directives on this mission that only the mission leader is privy to.
I couldn't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
I just hope
Sadly,
it's still
Regina and Rick don't know of it
Anyway, our
until a
first
certain
priority is to
ending,
complete
which
the
we don't get.
But you can guess. I mean, two
That's a great
standard
idea, but Cooper
Black
has the
Ops
radio, and he's missing.
story objectives that only the mission leader gets. Retrieve samples of
Hey, what's with
the
this monitor?
relevant MacGuffin, and occasionally also eliminate any survivor
So I
that
take
your
it that
superiors
means
do not
power still
want
hasn't been restored.
detained for debriefing.
Exactly. They must have that area wired to a different
And of
power
course,
system than the ground
it's a
level.
good thing that
We can
the different
investigate
floors
that
have different
area
backup generators.
after we finished our sweep of the ground.
Otherwise, if the facility were tied to one
Then
power
I'll
source,
take
we
care of the
get
shutters
nowhere
that are blocking
fast.
the way. You work your way in, grab the dock, and then rendezvous back here.
That's not gonna be as easy as it sounds, DK.
Yeah, come on.
This place don't run on bananas, you know.
What I want to know
Or crystal
is where
coconuts.
those things are coming from.
I've got the love
Or
of
a
crystal
special,
coconut.
or a special silver crystal. I don't think that works either.
Yeah.
I can never pronounce the Imperium Crystal's Japanese name for the life of me.
I know how to pronounce it, but I can't think of it right now.
Okay. But in any case,
Inshu or something like that.
while we got some downtime, basically the energy that Kirk was developing, it's known as third energy. It's said to be the ultimate clean energy source, which ironically it's true. It is.
Problem. It has side effects.
Which you will find out. Which you'll find out near the end of the game.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
What?
it has side. Wow. It has side effects. Very nasty side effects.
Which get taken to the extreme in the sequel.
Fun, fun.
And if you want people, I will do Dino Crisis 2. I figure I owe it to you guys. Not mention,
what?
I'm thinking of doing the sequel.
That would be cool, actually.
Since
And
it is more of an arcade shooter than a survival horror game, but it's fun.
and you probably already have your commentators. That's the
Not-
sad thing.
I don't know. I'm not sure, really.
I'm game, man. But I'm game for just about anything you do, anyway.
Regina, I took care of the shutter.
Unemployment sucks, but at least I get to be on almost any project. At least I can
That
pick
was quick.
my projects,
Hey, girl, just kidding.
so to speak.
Well, thank you, Rick, for turning on the shutters. Yeah, see, Velociraptors aren't the only ones who can set up traps. In fact, you get to see me exploit this several times throughout the game. See, Regina is very intelligent, you know, for a Black Ops soldier.
Does she get trap sense?
No, but no, but if she did, she'd probably get this mission done quicker.
True.
She gets a plus 50 to spot checks.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that one.
You've used the entrance key. Oh yeah, I should mention your health. It's much harder to indicate as it is in Resident Evil, because when you're near death, you will be limping and bleeding. But yeah, there aren't as many physical indicators for your character model as there are in Resident Evil. Which means that but actually there is one indicator. When you are critically injured, the music plays faster.
Kind of get the urgency.
Yeah, I mean, I'm serious. The music will play a lot faster when you are low on health. And when you're going through doors and stuff, your character model's physical stamina, that also changes.
Interesting.
So that's it. For example, if you're limping, you'd be limping upstairs. In any case, let's go and do some mixing. See, yeah, you'll be able to grab additional items that will pretty much allow you to mix and match to create stronger items as you use anesthesia darts. Let's see. Hemostatic will stop the bleeding but will not recover health at all. Anesthesia dart. Small S's, well, you're going to need a lot of them in order to stun a dinosaur. Which is why you want to mix them as soon as possible. Let's see. What else do I mix? Ah. Anesthesia dart L. Let's see, what else? What else? I will warn, no. There is one item that you can mix with the resuscitation. The anesthesia dart L double plus. You can create poison darts for them, which can one-shot dinosaurs. However, you don't want to waste your resuscitations.
They're one-ups, dude. You don't blow your one-ups on death items.
And yes, people, I do suffer 2 deaths in this run, but they're quickly remedied with the one-ups.
Yay, one-ups.
And you actually will get to see these deaths on camera. Just as a little bonus for you guys.
So we gave the code head. We gave the code input head.
Oh, heads up!
Ow.
This guy barely kept his head.
Yes.
Look
yes,
at the blood volume coming out of his neck.
Dr.
Ugh. Not to mention a huge gouge on his chest.
That too, yeah.
He is so done, he may as well be roasted.
Done like dinner.
Take this.
Yum yum.
What's this for?
I don't know. Told me.
Extremely vital. Unlike your vitals, which pretty much fell to flatline. And more shotgun bullets! Okay. Oh yeah, the DDKs. There are several doors throughout the game that are locked with the DDK system. You're going to need the code disc and the input discs in order to unlock them. Each puzzle is different, but there are files throughout the game that will help you solve them. But if you already know the solutions, they are very easy. For example, for the panel keys, you have to actually flip them upside down to get the solution. Oh yeah, one thing to note.
Problem!
T-Rex!
How?
Don't move!
They're too terrified to remember that. Ooh, his eye moved. That's rare for this kind of game. Because normally eyes don't move on polygons.
Yeah, but
That means there's a separate, independently moving eye polygon inside the head.
That's the only time that ever happens. Oh, go to sleep.
it needs to take a nap. It was a bad dino.
Another resuscitation. But yes, I do make poison darts in this game, and they do come in handy. Let's see, the code is 8159. Handgun slides. Ah, good, our handgun gets our first upgrade. Here, take a snooze. Yeah, I thought it'd be a hidden item in there, but it's not. In any case. Oh, yay! But yeah, the handgun slides you combine with your pistol to upgrade it to a Glock 35. Doing so will allow you to use the second set of ammunition. In addition to the 9mm parabellums, you'll also be able to equip 40 Smith & Wesson bullets.
Nice.
Ah, phone's going off. Be right back.
Bye.
Okay, Glide. Reference time. Spew as many as possible.
Once I can think of some. Why is it that when we get the chance we forget them?
It should be somewhere near.
They're the Negaverse, that's why. Okay. That's the only one I can give. Oh.
What? What'd I miss?
Me being a dork.
Okay. Newcomer. Alright. Of course, if you are a newcomer to this game, the puzzles will stump you. Unless you actually figure out the solutions. Ooh, maps! Unlike Resident Evil, they don't give you a little arrow to indicate your current position. Meaning they're not that helpful. But still, they're still decent enough to look through from time to time. Anesthesia egg. Oh look, there's our first emergency box that we can actually use. And this one contains ammunition.
Yoink!
Ah, good. A full box of parabellum, shotgun bullets, poison darts, and an intensifier. Those are for, of course, medical items as well as anesthesia items.
And a single poison dart.
Yep. Which, of course, in this game is equivalent to that of a magnum shot.
A magnum headshot, mind you. Because if you hit someone in the head with a magnum round, even if their skull doesn't just go, they are never going to get up again.
No. Okay.
Because the only thing that's more deadly than a magnum headshot is a 50 cal headshot.
Yeah.
Which is guaranteed to make your head explode, practically.
But yeah, we're gonna save the poison darts until much later in the game. For now, we're gonna play around with my 25 shotgun bullets.
Yay!
Yes, now that we have a shotgun, the quality of my life is higher. Oh. Turn that off. LOL!
Die.
Office. Ah, crap. Eep. Go away! Go away! Yeah, that device over there, you need an ID card. That device is actually for, whoa!
Run away!
Yeah, right here. You can actually rewrite ID cards with this computer. But of course, to do so, you need a card in the first place. Whoa!
Hi.
Goodbye.
But of course, we're going the wrong way. We had to go back in there.
Oops.
I just did so to unlock the doors. Oh, hello.
That was close.
Unfortunately, this leads to a fight. We actually get to see me fighting them without laser shutters. Oh, yeah, it doesn't enter from this area. It's that smart. Uh-oh. Yep. Oh yeah, I should mention, you notice all the Velociraptors have different colors too? That's interesting. Oh! Oh. Here we go. Taste 12 gauge. Whoa! Oh yeah, I should mention, this game's soundtrack is actually made by Makoto Tomozawa, the composer of Mega Man Legends.
Ah. No wonder it sounded familiar.
A plug. Thank you.
Yoink.
Yeah, because we're going to need all the emergency boxes that we can find. Oh yeah, there's also a certain number of these cutscenes where you have to mash the buttons!
Uh-oh.
Beep. Ow! Tail whip! Danger! Mash the buttons.
It was super effective.
Gale to the rescue.
Gale, you're still alive. Good timing.
Huh.
What is it? Another lizard?
That's no lizard. It's a dinosaur.
Dinosaur?
Yep.
Look, something's
You're probably
really
scratching
wrong
your
with
heads.
this place.
How are they
This whole
here?
mission has gone
Well,
sour.
again, you'll find out.
It's always either
Yeah.
But Gale has a
No matter
point.
who or what you're
Regardless of what your opponent is, it's always eat or be
Any word on the
eaten.
dock yet?
Whether it's human or animal.
Except with animal that can be taken
My radio's
extremely
dead. He's the only
literally.
one who can fix it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really matter to Gale because to him, everything's just a game of chess.
Everything is just another victim to shoot.
Mm-hmm. He's all about the mission. We got one plug. Which means it's enough to open another certain emergency box. And let's equip the handgun slides. Now we have a Glock 35.
Yay!
Which means now we could use 40 Smith & Wesson rounds. Ooh. Now they're even more repelling.
Whee!
Alright. Where does this lead?
To death.
Hmm.
Not yet.
No, not yet anyway. Toilet.
Toilet humor.
Yeah, the men's room. Well, hey,
Ooh.
look. Well, hey, look. This
What are
is.
these? What are these strange, long toilets?
Yeah, we found it. The only bathroom on Ibis Island. Well, there you go, people. There's your obligatory bathroom. Your obligatory one bathroom per survival horror game.
No.
Go away.
It always makes me laugh.
Come get me. Come on. Can't get me.
Well, they think it's like they unfortunately think it's like any other fence. If they hit it enough, they can break it. But you can't break energy fences. There's nothing to break except you.
All right. Well, that was easy.
Blood.
Lots of blood. This game was definitely earned its mature rating. And more blood. Yeah, let's save the game. Keep in mind, people, we're gonna be doing this one session at a time, so probably expect the end of this playthrough to be up by the end of the week. I'm still amazed I got this recorded in one day. in like 5 hours. Even though, according to the in-game clock, I beat this game in under 3.
So how goes the search for the doc?
Nope, no such
Nothing
luck.
yet. I didn't find any sign of him on this level.
I'll be
That
there in a
leaves the
moment.
underground area then. It's the only
Okay.
place left.
Up, someone calling
There's
you?
no power down there.
Yeah. So after this, I'll have to
That'll be
we'll
your
have to pause
job,
for a
Regina.
moment.
Restore the power
Okay.
to the underground
Well, at
area.
least after this session, we're fine for session.
Okay.
Steak is waiting.
Ooh, steak.
Yes.
Lucky.
Anyway, our next objective is to pretty much restore the power to the basement levels. Which means we gotta go outside.
But isn't the big guy out there?
No, not at this moment. Well, yeah, he is, but fortunately, we don't have to worry about him right now.
Good.
It's only
He
during
comes up from behind me, but
it's only during certain events that we have to worry.
yeah.
"Quote unquote" boss fights.
Otherwise known as run.
Either run or fend it off. Anyway, going through the door, backyard of the facility. Alright. Oh. No, it's actually this way. The one door we haven't tried. The one door we haven't tried yet. Okay, the other door we haven't tried yet. There's actually just one more door we haven't tried yet in this area. That's actually at the very start of the game.
Do we really want to mess with that door right now?
Well, yes, because that's the path I choose to go on. Oh, there's a battery missing from that generator.
Uh-oh.
And another plug.
Yay!
Let's see. Startup battery red. And it's fully charged, so now we can replace it. Not yet. Alright, let's see. Interestingly enough, we had to do this one more time.
Interesting.
Yes, because there's another backup generator on this facility.
Uh-oh.
Okay, there we go. And of course, but the pattern is always the same: red, blue, green, white. At least they make it that easy.
Yep.
Ding, 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 dong.
Yay! Generator!
That you, Regina?
Yeah. So, do we have power yet?
We're in the green, thanks to you.
Yay!
Look, I need you to come back here.
Oh.
There's something I have to talk to you about.
In short, go back to the control room. For more plot. Watch it, the plot doesn't really get good until the end of the first half of the game.
Of course.
Or at least until we actually find our mark. And trust me, this is one mark who's gonna take a long time to capture.
What else?
Because he's
do?
really good at hiding. Whoa!
Hi!
Get off!
That's gonna leave some scars.
Yeah, of course Regina did suffer some damage. Idiots.
Neener, neener, neener.
Fortunately, we are fighting them one at a time.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Yeah, but of course later on, there are much tougher raptors that don't suffer as much damage from pistol fire. Yeah, they're so-called Ultra Raptors. We'll be fighting those in the second half of the game. But yeah, pretty much the common dinosaur we fight in this game is Velociraptors.
Like I said, they're the go-to mook for a dinosaur game.
Mm-hmm.
You want an intelligent creature to haunt the player.
Other than Nemesis.
Well, yeah.
In any case, time for another mission briefing.
Well, the raptors are worse because
0.7.
there's
What's the
more of
emergency?
them.
Gale just told me he saw someone on the underground monitor.
Oh.
It flashed by pretty quick, but I'm sure I saw something. Rick, open the shutter to the underground area.
Alright. But, of course, here is where the plot
It's a distress
diverges.
signal from one of our team members.
You have a choice
It
in
must be
this scenario. Either
Yeah,
look for
or it
whoever's in
might
the
be Tom.
underground,
He infiltrated
or
the
look for
facility
whoever's
was one of the researchers.
transmitting the
Can you
distress
pinpoint
signal.
the signal?
It's coming from outside of the building, to the east of the rear entrance we came in from.
Look, we'll deal with it later. Our first priority is the survivor in the underground. It could be the doc.
What are you talking
But, of course,
about?
Rick
He's
obviously
asking for
is
our
more
help. We
about
don't leave
wanting
our
to
own
help
behind.
everyone.
And what if it's a trap? Would you want one of us to come and rescue you?
Don't bother. I'm willing to take that risk.
Remember our mission. We're not here to babysit.
That's your way of operating, not mine.
Yeah, they come to blows a few times throughout the game. Well, actually, I think this is the only time where they
You
actually
have
do
your access
directly
to the
argue.
underground, Gale. So get moving.
Well, no, actually, no, there is another
You
time
handle your
where that
things
happens.
your way, I'll handle my things my way.
Yep.
Poor Regina. She's like,
Starting to get on my nerves.
Yeah, I don't want any part in this.
Heading out to investigate the underground.
Okay. Now, normally I would go with Gale's option of rescuing the survivor, but no, I like the idea of there's safety in numbers, so let's rescue our comrade.
mm-hmm.
Because that's the, reasonable thing to do.
Yes.
Because more survivors mean more witnesses.
Mm-hmm.
In any case, this brings the first session to a close. So people look forward to seeing more sessions in the future, and oh yeah, by the way,
I believe we have 5.
Yep, we have 5. So see
Yay!
you for part 2.
See ya!